If Cadillac really brings the Coupe DeVille name back for 2027, this could be the car that reminds the world why American luxury once felt completely different. And before we get into it, if you love big, bold, beautifully engineered cars, stay with us here on Drive Dynasty because this one deserves a closer look. The 2027 Cadillac Coupe DeVille arrives with a name that carries serious weight. But this isn't a simple nostalgia exercise. The design feels like Cadillac took the elegance of its classic Grand Coupes and pushed it through a modern, sharply tailored lens. Up front, the grille is wide and imposing, flanked by ultra-thin vertical lighting that gives the car an unmistakable Cadillac signature. The hood stretches forward with the kind of confidence you rarely see anymore, while the low roofline and long body create that classic Grand Touring silhouette. From the side, the Coupe DeVille looks expensive before you even know the price. The proportions do most of the talking. Long hood, short visual overhangs, a sweeping roof, and large wheels give it the stance of a machine designed for effortless highway miles rather than chasing lap records. Around back, the vertical lighting continues, creating a futuristic interpretation of one of Cadillac's most recognizable design traditions. It doesn't scream for attention. It simply assumes attention is coming. Step inside, and the atmosphere changes completely. The cabin is designed to feel more like a private lounge than a conventional car interior. Premium leather, metallic detailing, soft touch surfaces, and carefully integrated ambient lighting create a sense of occasion every time you open the door. The front seats are wide, supportive, and engineered for long-distance comfort, while the rear compartment gives the Coupe DeVille genuine grand touring character, rather than treating rear passengers like an afterthought. Technology is everywhere, but Cadillac's biggest challenge is making all of it feel effortless. Expect a large, high-resolution digital display, connected navigation, smartphone integration, voice controls, advanced driver assistance, and an immersive premium audio system. The best technology here isn't the feature you notice. It's the feature that quietly makes every journey easier. And then we get to the question everyone wants answered. What's powering this thing? Because Cadillac has increasingly embraced electrification, the 2027 Coupe DeVille could logically arrive with a powerful electric configuration, potentially offering instant torque, strong acceleration, and the kind of silent cruising that fits the car's luxury mission perfectly. If Cadillac instead uses a performance-oriented gasoline or hybrid powertrain, the character changes but the objective remains the same. Effortless power rather than frantic speed. Behind the wheel, that's exactly what you would want from a modern DeVille. The steering should feel precise without becoming nervous. The suspension should absorb broken pavement without making the car float. And the power delivery should be smooth enough that acceleration feels almost casual. This is not supposed to be a sports coupe that begs you to attack every corner. It's a sophisticated machine that makes a 3-hour drive feel like something you actually wanted to do. Comfort may ultimately be the Coupe DeVille's strongest weapon. Quietness, seat support, climate control, suspension tuning, and cabin isolation all matter more here than a ridiculous 0 to 60 number. Cadillac understands that true luxury isn't just about going fast. It's about arriving without feeling like you've been fighting the car the entire way. Safety should also be a major part of the package. With advanced emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, lane assistance, blind spot monitoring, parking technology, and potentially Cadillac's latest hands-free driving technology. The goal is not to replace the driver, but to reduce the workload when traffic becomes exhausting. Fuel economy is where the powertrain makes a huge difference. An electric Coupe DeVille would obviously eliminate traditional fuel consumption and make efficiency one of its biggest advantages, while a gasoline or hybrid version would likely prioritize smoothness and cruising efficiency over outright economy. Either way, buyers should expect this to be a premium vehicle, not an economy car. Pricing is equally important, and while final 2027 specifications and pricing would determine the real value, a modern Coupe DeVille positioned near Cadillac's flagship luxury territory could easily command a premium price. That puts it into serious competition with cars from Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Lexus, and Genesis. But the Cadillac's advantage isn't simply equipment, it's identity. And that's where the Coupe DeVille becomes interesting. A German luxury coupe might give you surgical precision, A Lexus might deliver extraordinary refinement. A Genesis might challenge everyone on value. But Cadillac brings something different: presence. The Coupe DeVille doesn't need to imitate anyone because its strongest selling point is the feeling that you're driving something unmistakably American. There are drawbacks, of course. A large luxury coupe won't be the easiest vehicle in crowded city streets, practicality won't match a crossover, and the price could put it beyond the reach of many buyers. If Cadillac gets the technology wrong or makes the design too complicated, some of that old-school elegance could disappear beneath the modern electronics. But if Cadillac gets the balance right, the 2027 Coupe DeVille could become one of the most fascinating American luxury cars of its era. It could take a legendary name, remove the excess, add modern technology, and create something that feels both familiar and completely new. For Drive Dynasty, that's what makes this car worth watching. The Coupe DeVille doesn't need to be the fastest, cheapest, or most technologically overloaded luxury coupe on the road. It simply needs to make people turn around after it passes, and make the person behind the wheel feel like they chose something special. If that's the future Cadillac is building, the Coupe DeVille may not just be a comeback. It could be a statement that American luxury still has its own voice. If you want more deep dives into the cars shaping the future, stay with Drive Dynasty, and let us know in the comments whether you'd choose the new Coupe DeVille over a German luxury coupe. And if this is the kind of automotive storytelling you want in your feed, give the video a like and subscribe to Drive Dynasty for the next one.
Effortless power meets serene comfort. The new standard in electric luxury. Effortless power meets serene comfort. The new standard in electric luxury.